Hello guys, this is Joyce from Enjoy Scrapping 2. Today I'm going to share with you guys my craft room. This was very much requested by Kathleen. Hi Kathleen, I hope you like this. I was very hesitant to do the craft room tour only because my room is a mess. I have a very small room, and I just have a lot of stuff, and it's just basically just stuffed everywhere, and so I'm kind of ashamed to even show you guys, but here it goes. And I know probably by the end of this video you guys are probably going to hopefully you guys don't call me hoarders or anything, but yeah, so here it goes. I have a lot of stuff, so I don't know how long it's gonna take, but this is the room. This is the inside of my room, and on the doors that I have here, some of my punches in these clear shoe rack, I believe, and I have my mats for my scan and cut, and my Cricut, and I have some embellishments in the back, which I don't really use this storage anymore. And yeah, so this is where some of my punches, they're all, sorry, I'm trying not to shake as much as possible. I have all of my like my Martha Stewart punches, and some of my Stampin' Up punches, and I'm kind of shaking because I don't know why, but it's really late at night and my dog is kind of going nuts. And here I have more punches in this spinning, I believe this is a shoe rack that I got, and I have a lot of punches, a lot. Border punches, shapes, and then I have on the walls I have my daughter's art. Whatever she creates, she tapes it all over my rooms and everything else. You see, she likes it. And here I'm gonna try my best not to say so much. I know it's kind of irritating, but I'll try my best. So I have another unit of this drawers here, and they're all packed as well. Every little nooks and crannies I have things. So I have my black archival ink, the jumbo, and this is the clear embossing pad, the jumbo, and over here I have my mega mount, and I have my ribbon, the bow jig type of thing that my father-in-law made for me, which is really good for bigger bows. And then I have my packing tape. I have a baby wipe up here. Underneath I have some scrubs, and then the first drawer here I have my baker's twine. And I open it up, it's like all packed in there. So I have all of these. It doesn't even really, I think something is stuck in over there. So I have my Stampin' Up ones. I have all of these. So all the twines I have over here. Oops. And I don't know what's in my second drawer. I have just random stuff in here. I have some foams. I have my felt. I have extra containers. I think this is just miscellaneous drawer. I have a lot of those. And here I have all my punch boards. This is a box punch board. I have the gift bag punch board, envelope punch board, and this is a folder thing that I got from Target. and I stamp out, when I stamp out a sentiment, I stamp out multiples, and then I just have it all categorized, so it's easy for me to just get a sentiment to make a quick card if I needed to. This is, I have my Stampin' Up! Braille here. I have a couple extra Wink of Stellas. And let's see. This is, sorry, my dog is chasing her own tail again. She's always next to me. So this is where I have my color box stylus. I have my Stampin' Up! Markers here, and I have some of these erase board things, and I have my watercolor here. And this is where I have, okay, to continue, I have here some art pencils, different art pencils to draw. In there I have my Stampin' Up! Blender pens. I have extra Stampin' Up! Stamp cleaner pads down there. These are extra Peerless colors that I put in the folder. And extra heat gun, my Stampin' Up! Heat tool. I think that's... I try to label everything as best as I can. I mean, I tried my best to organize. When I first took over this room, it was really organized and so pretty, just like everybody else's. I would like to watch craft room tours, and I'm so amazed at how everybody keeps their rooms so clean, but mine doesn't stay that way. When I start to work on things, I just scatter things everywhere. I don't know, I'm just a messy crafter, and I move on to different projects, and each time I work on a different project, I dig out everything for all these multiple projects. Anyways, this is another color things. I have my pastels here. Oh, I have a puppy pad there for her, my dog. She's just wondering who I'm talking to. So I have my pearlescent colors here. I have all of my Spectrum Noirs. I have a lot of stuff. I have my Twinkling H2O. I have some Faber-Castell's crayons, watercolor crayons, the gel sticks. I don't think I have my gelatos here. Oh, I do. I have all my gelatos under. Oh, my gelatos. My Faber-Castell metallic pencils. These are the new ones that I just got. More Twinkling H2Os. I have the Stampin' Up! Watercolor crayons. I have some oil pastels. I have some liquid watercolors that I picked up from Blick Art Materials. I have like the jumbo sizes too, because I like to do art projects with my daughter. So just put that back. And the bottom, I have a roll of paper towel here with like this book that I found. This was a Japanese book, I don't know, that I found at a Goodwill. I thought it was pretty cool. So I can't read it, but I use it in my craft projects. Here I have some, this is where I keep all my glue sticks. There's my glue gun. I think I have like 3 glue guns in here. Some glue sticks. These are the extra adhesive. I have the large glue sticks over there. I have more brayers. And then I have this glue stick glue gun pad. It's a silicone pad. I have some more cutting plates for my Big Shot. And then here I keep my Nina. And I have like this glass thing. I hope I don't knock it over to cut when I'm cutting something. Oops, knocking everything over. I have a wood piece here. I don't know why those are there. These are not supposed to be here. Oops, see, my desk just moved. I'm like knocking everything over. So more Nina at the bottom, and I think I'm just making a mess doing this. Just knocking everything over. Okay, so then this is my desk. This is my chair right here. So I have my ribbon rack. This is my chair. I'm like sitting down on the floor right now. This is under my desk. I have all of my ink refills for my Adirondacks and some of the blacks, white, like all different ink pads that I use often. And down there I have more ink pads. I have a bucket of some Stampin' Up! Wooden wood stamps. And then here to the right I have my ribbon rack. I should put this on the wall, which I've been meaning to, but I don't know. So this is my desk where I work. I have some more packages I just got here. This is just the small like sewing desk thing that I picked up from Joann's. Because I'm in Hawaii, we don't have an IKEA here, which would be really great. Then I think I could have organized things a lot better. But like tables and storage and things over here is really pricey, even from Target and Walmart and things. I don't know, like when it comes here, for some reason they jack up the price. So the storage units are kind of expensive. So I ordered this desk from Joann's. I believe this is a sewing desk. So I sit here and I work on this table. I don't know if you can see. And then that's where I have my camcorder, the one that gives me problems all the time. And I have it mounted like so you can just see right above my work table. And on my work table, again, it's cluttered. To the right, I have my cutting things, trimmers. I have the Fiskars. This is the older Fiskars. I take this to my room a lot. And then I have the Stampin' Up! Ones back here. In the back over here, I usually have my small glue gun here, but I have that in my other room. And I have some pens like water brushes, more blending these are mostly all water brushes and blending pens. Wink of Stella. I have my little Tim Holtz stapler, and then in the back I have my Milwaukee heat gun. This thing was like, this thing gets really hot, and so it kind of burned wherever I would work, and I would put it down. So my father-in-law made me this holder. He has a big wood, like a workshop type downstairs in the back, and I'm hoping maybe it's a huge space, and I'm hoping maybe I can take over that space soon. Then I would have more room. And so I have some foam adhesive over there with some masking tape and some washi tape. I have this big old Fiskars thing. I usually either like leave it up here or down there, or wherever. And then I have my Martha Stewart one here. And then I have some, this is just, what is this, wax paper. I have my glossy accent, my multimedia matte, and I have some pieces of small, like white cardstock that I can like stamp sentiments on. I just grab it from there when I need to stamp a small sentiment when I'm doing a video. And then I have all of these blocks, acrylic blocks here. It's mostly all acrylic blocks just stuffed in there. And then I have here another little thing, and I have my Martha Stewart scoring board here. And then inside here is where I have my most used ink pads, which is going to be like my Hero Arts, Memento, my Versamark. So the top is dye-based inks, and then here I have the pigment pads. So I have my MFTs, my Brilliants, and I'm having a hard time doing this with my left hand. And I have some more ink pads here that, so I have my VersaFines, black, brown, my pigment white ink. I believe I have a unicorn white in here too. And then the bottom I have some Post-its and some little rulers and my glue pads. I have my StazOn in here. So that's like that. And then I just have some things over here. I actually don't know what's in here. Inside panel, I don't know, glue dots. I put some glue dots in there. I have my doilies and my stamp cleaner. And this is the zip dry. I have some, oh, I'm sorry, Stampin' Up! Markers here. Okay. So if you guys don't want to see all this clutter in the room, you can turn it off and watch something else right now. And then this is something that, those spinning things that I bought from Amazon. I love this. It keeps a lot of my tools. So I have my scissors here. I have my pokey things, my picker-upper things, my Tim Holtz craft knife, my bone folder. I have my 2 ATGs, my rulers. I have my crocodiles here, my glue, the ones I reach for the most. And I have some more specialty scissors here. A few more punches, my Stamp-A-Magic, my Cricut things, spatulas. It's a lot of tools here. My water brushes. I think I have like a stack of paper in there. I lose things in my craft room all the time. I don't know, I think I have like issues. I can't keep it clean, but I kind of cleaned it up for you guys, so that's so you can see how bad it is. Maybe I should stop buying things, and but I can't stop. So this is the Stampin' Up's stamp pad holder. It spins. So I have all of my Stampin' Up ink pads over here. I have most of the refills here, but it doesn't fit all of them. Well, I have my dirty rag that I always use to wipe up things. I have extra ink pads at the top. And then over there I have my Tim Holtz distress ink, some extra pads, and I have all of the Tim Holtz on this rack, and some of the new Stampin' Up pads. I have a couple more of these racks, so I mean they can go a lot taller, so I think I might like split one up and then stack a little more so I can fit more of the ink pads. So the goal for me for this year, 2015, is to try to keep my room clean and maybe get rid of some stuff. But I don't know. I just keep a lot of stuff. So here I have all my Copics to my left. This was on the other side of the room and I wasn't using them as much, so I brought it back to this side. So I have some of the Stampin' Up ones I just got, and I have the chalks up here, and I have my the brush tub here, and then oh, I don't want you guys to see back of this. Oh my goodness. I have my blending tools. It's 3-tiered because I collected these. I have one for each color, and this is a regular band, and this, I think this is the lights, actually, the light colors, and then this is the regular colors. And then now I got some of the round ones. Okay, and then here's another work surface, but a lot of times I don't work on this. I have things just piled on here, whatever I'm working on at that time. So yeah, and then over here I have the Tim Holtz, my Tim Holtz markers. I have more watercolor wheels, my Stampin' Up markers. I have a lot of Stampin' Up markers because I was been a demonstrator for a while. So this is my Faber-Castell watercolor pencils. I have some Reeves watercolor pencils. I have over here my Prismacolor. This is, I believe, Derwent Aquatone. This is the Inktense blocks. I have some more watercolors. I have the Derwent watercolors, and I do have the Derwent pastels, and there's a lot of stuff in there. There's more. There's Prismacolors, blocks. I think I have the Prismacolor watercolors. I have the metallics. And then this was a new Aqualon brushes I got that I didn't open yet. It's the rounds. And then here is my Majestics, mostly flats. And here's my acrylic brushes. And then over here I just have some things piled on. Things I'm working on. And then I made these little foam brush type things watching the Frugal Crafter. I thought it was kind of fun, so I made some, and I used for my pigment pads. And then these are also some of the ones that I made, because I have a lot of these Stampin' Up the stamp blocks. So I cut it in half and I attached the pads. I use these like when I'm using like acrylic paints and things like that, because I don't want to use my regular blending foams for that, like pigments and acrylic paints and things. So I have some paper packs here that I'm using currently. These are mostly Stampin' Ups. And then I have some more little tools here. I have my little glue gun, craft knife. I have the Eileen's tack it over and over. And this is where I have my Peerless. So I can just grab it and use it. And okay, and then here are some more sentiments that I stamped, and I put it in here. And these are finished. I color a lot of things, so I just once I color, and I just have a lot of colored images, and I just keep it in here and then use it when I need to. So that is, oh, my desk. So when I open my first drawer, it has my most reached, I guess, things. I have the tiny punches here. I have this rubber thing, and this is where I have my embossing powders. Whichever that I grab, I use, because I also have the EK Success I just keep here. So whichever I reach first, I'll use. See, it's kind of messy. I have some little punches. There's some washi tapes, pencil sharpeners, and some, yeah, like to file my eyelets, my homemade sequins with paper. So I have all the mini punches here. And then the second one is where I keep all of my rhinestones and embellishments, pearls. This is where I have all of them. Rhinestones. And then I have like all of these liquid watercolor, no, what are they called? The liquid pearls. Rangers. Liquid pearls in there. Some liquid applique. So all of those are in here. And in this drawer, I have my sequins. So all of these sequins, I haven't put these. These are the ones I just recently got in my last hauls. So I haven't put it into organizing things. I have some more sequins. I have the Stampin' Up sequins, the gold ones at the bottom, confettis. And then I have some die cuts that I cut, some of them using my Cricut, or some of them are extras that I die cut. And I just keep it in here. And then that's the colored die cuts. And then I have all of these things that I embossed using my embossing folders. I have some borders, some chipboards, things like that. I just put it in here. And then at the bottom, I have my washi tapes here. I have the Judikins, the color dusters. I have more gelatos here. These are the bigger ones. And then more washi tapes. And my finger daubers are here. I have extra finger daubers. And then I made this thing over here. This is, I keep all of the cardstocks that I'm using currently, which the ones I reach for the most, like my Stampin' Up! Cardstocks, the white cardstocks, more Stampin' Up! Cardstocks. I just like to just reach right there from my desk. Okay, if I turn this way, I have more markers. This is my the Shinhan Touch alcohol markers. I like to just carry this and go color wherever, so it's convenient for me, so I just leave it like this. And then under the desk I have more things here. These are mostly, the top is, I have the red sticky tape and my all of my score tapes. They're all in here. I put the score tapes. I think that's the red sticky tape. These are all filled with score tapes. And the second drawer, I don't know what's in here. Embossing powders. I don't really get into this drawer. These are just extras, so I don't need to really get into it. And then I just keep this here. These are extra, again, things that I cut out, stamped and cut, and things to just use. See, I have all of the die cuts that I cut out, that's extra. And because I don't really get under here, I don't really need to, because this is like my some of my Stampin' Up! Fabrics. They used to have fabrics, and down here is all filled with ribbon. I don't use too much ribbon anymore. I think that's why I just have a ton and ton of ribbons. And then if you look over here, this is where I have all of my cardstocks, my stash of just all different colors of cardstocks. I just try to color code it, and I try to use these when I just need small strips before I cut into a 12 by 12. And I told you guys I used to scrapbook a lot, so all of my paper pads are mostly 12 by 12s. And as you can see over there, that's just part of it. I have some Stampin' Up! 12 by 12s over there. I have a lot of the 12 by 12 paper stacks from all different companies. I don't really go back there that much. And if I need to, I'll just squeeze in and grab what I need and then come out, because it's just all packed in there. I'll show you guys over there later. It's kind of scary. So over here I have my Stampin' Up! Guillotine trimmer. I love this trimmer. And I just keep it down there. And then if I open over here, so this is all of my distress paints, distress stains. I have the Hero Arts Neon daubers, some more extra refills, stays on and things. This one is heavy because of all the paints. Here I have, because I'm doing it like with one hand, it's really difficult for me to open things. I have some more Stampin' Up! The clays here. I have some real stamps. I don't really use these either. I tried to use my products, but these I don't know, I don't have too much. I got rid of a lot. And then I have my color spritzer thing. I love this. And I have like little acrylic paints over here if I want to like draw. And then the next one here is where I keep my Nina cardstock and my Copic Express cardstock. And then I have my masking paper here and some of the Stampin' Up! Sanding blocks along with other sanding blocks. Are you guys bored yet? Because I'm still not halfway done. So the Stampin' Up! More Stampin' Up! Things here. All of these punching things. I have the Stampin' Up! What is this? The pokey pad or whatever here. I have more white paper here. And so let me so this is where I have my pigment pads. So my Ariels, more VersaFines, my Memento Lux, and this is the My Favorite Things Hybrid ink. I have more StazOn, different colors. I have some Brilliance here, more Memento, and then I have my Prismacolor pens here. I think this right here is my favorite, along with over here, because it's like all of my colors, and I like to see all the bright colors. I love colors. So here is where I put the Simon Says stamp pads. It all fit in here nicely, and I labeled it all. And these are the archival, the Wendy Vici archivals. I have 6 of them. And then this right here is where I keep my cardstocks that I cut down to, like I have my glossy cardstock, my watercolor paper, some Hammermill, Stampin' Up, Nina, Desert Storm, Solar. Like I just have them all cut to, I believe 4 by 5 1/4 maybe. And I have all of these just ready to just use. What's in the back? So I have my fantastic sticks over here and my blending stumps, and I have a lot of these round foam thingies too, which actually don't really blend the colors well, so I don't really use that. So again, here is a little, this was my daughter's diaper white holder, I think, for when she was young, and I just have it, and I have all of the cardstocks, like this is card bases that I folded and ready to go. I have some more white cardstocks that I just cut into little sizes that I can just grab and stamp. I like everything kind of like fast, I guess. And I have some more, these are different card colors of mostly white. I use a lot of the white, so when I cut paper, I just have it cut, or I cut it into card sizes like this. And I just keep it here and I just grab it. when I need it. I have some cut this way, I have some cut this way, so there's all of that. And these are some of the ones that I bought. It's already with envelopes and the pre-scored cardstocks, but these cardstocks are very thin, so I tried it and it's kind of thin, so I left it there. So this is, again, I have some boards here that I use when I watercolor, so it'll stay flat. And then I have the Ganzai watercolor thing that I got over there. These are cool. I haven't used it yet. So I just have that here. And then I have some boards I use for when I do watercoloring. And I have the stamp pad, a clipboard, another board, whoops, for when I do watercoloring. So, wow, this video is long, and I'm probably going to split it